Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of the 24th, 25th, and 26th of November 2017. Thank you for joining me. So we're going to have a look at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about the energies so that we can use them for our highest good. So I'm going to show you the cards and then just pull the messages in together, okay? So we have Plum, Overcome Your Challenges, number 41. We have Chocolate, Nourish Your Body and Soul, number 13. From the tarot we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords in the spread, in the middle of our spread, and the Six of Swords. And then we have the Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. And the Polar Bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So the message that is coming together is about an offer that is received, an opportunity that is received, that we are hopeful about, but at the same time a little doubtful of. Our doubts come from our own minds. With the Eight of Swords, what we think about is not really how things are. With the Eight of Swords, it's a card that talks about us being frozen in fear, feeling like we're not good enough, or like we're not going to be able to do it, or like we shouldn't even try because we're going to fail. And all those things that we tell ourselves or that we think, that psych ourselves out of good opportunities at the end of the day. It's also about being afraid to try something new, or feeling intimidated by something new. And so on the one hand you'd want to do it, but on the other hand it's like you're intimidated. And what if you can't do it? What if you're not going to be successful? Okay, so it's those kind of thoughts. But with the Eight of Swords, it's just in our heads. The only thing that we can do is to actually try, to actually go for it. To take a deep breath and to quiet the mind, because if we do try, but we allow these thoughts to kind of niggle away at us, chances are we're probably going to sabotage that opportunity, consciously or subconsciously. So when our minds start racing and we start overthinking things, and what we're thinking of makes us feel afraid, or like we're not good enough, or like we're stuck or we're powerless, that's the moment to take a deep breath and to say whatever works to calm us down, okay? Whether that's a prayer, an affirmation, a few dozen affirmations, just calming words, okay? Just reassuring words, whatever works to calm the mind down, and then take a deep breath and then just go for it. Say to ourselves, I will go for this, I will try this because it makes me feel happy when I think about it. I want to see where it goes, and I'm sure I can do it. Whatever I can't do, I'm sure I'll learn along the way. Whatever I can't do on my own, I'm sure I will have people to ask for help, and they will help me. And then just move forward, okay? Don't let the Eight of Swords hold you back, making you think that you are stuck or you can't do something, because it's really not true. The only limitations that we have are the ones that we put on ourselves, okay? And then with the Six of Swords, this is definitely a forward movement type of energy. So this is about crossing that bridge from doubt and something old and familiar into, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, into that new adventure. And I mean, this woman looks ready. She's got something that looks like a wand in her hand, symbolizing inspiration and drive. And she's conquered her fears. She's conquered her subconscious fears by bringing them to the surface, looking at them and saying, you know what, this is just a fear. This is not reality. This is just a fear, and I can get over it. Okay? And then we're moving into new things. This new opportunity that's really, really great, that's presented to us. We can take it. We can run with it. Okay? And the Six of Swords is a calm energy. The Six of Swords is a clear-headed type of energy, where we see what needs to be done, we see what we want to do, we see what we could do, and then we move in that direction. And we're at peace, and we're comfortable, and we know that we're going to be okay. So the challenge is to allow for the change to happen. That's your challenge, okay? It's a 41, adds up to a 5, talking about changes. And the change is whatever is being communicated to us or offered to us or proposed to us at some point during this time. It can be something like a job offer. It could be something like someone asking you out. It could be something like someone offering or trying to be your friend, to become your friend. It could be an invitation to an outing, or it could be the fact that you get accepted into a program or a course or anything like that, okay? It could be a lot of different things. But the message is, something is offered, we get excited about it, and then doubts start coming in. And the challenge is to overcome those doubts and to allow for the new energy into our lives. This is something that we've been trying to manifest for a while, and it's finally happening, it's finally manifesting. It may not be exactly what we thought we were going for, but oftentimes it turns out to be better than what we thought we were going for. So it's important to allow the new energy into our lives, to make the best of it, because it's always a blessing. So that's the challenge. Nourish your body and soul with the number 4. It's a 13 that adds up to a 4. This means ground yourself. This means stabilize your soul, your mind. Notice how it says your mind and your soul. So the mind is the only thing that could hold us back. Our own minds, our own doubts, our own thoughts. That's the only thing that could hold us back. That's the only thing that could make us feel limited. That could make us feel inadequate. Because no one else thinks so. We got this offer. We got this proposition because someone else thought that we deserve it. And that may be another person, or maybe God or the universe. There you go. This is what you deserve. This is what I think you deserve. And it's good because you deserve it. So if God thinks you deserve something, you know what I mean? I mean, you have to think you deserve that. So stabilize. Take a deep breath and nourish. That means show yourself attention, affection, and show yourself that you believe in yourself. Show yourself that you are worthy, that you are deserving. And you could do big things, but you could also do small gestures to show yourself that you're deserving. By nourishing yourself, by doing something nice for yourself in a day at some point. By taking care of yourself, by saying, okay, I'm going to take a break now because I deserve to rest. Or I'm going to go spend some time in nature because I deserve to rest, I deserve to relax. This is something that I love to do, and I deserve to do what I love to do. Indulging in something. Because again, you know what? I work really hard. Or you know what? I've been through a lot of ups and downs. This is something good that's trying to enter my life. I will show whoever's trying to offer me that I think I'm worthy of it, by allowing it to come in, accepting it with open arms. That's also part of nourishing the soul. It is time to go on a new adventure. Okay, that's what's being offered, and that is also what is triggering doubts and fears. But it is a really good time to go on a new adventure. It is time for new energy. It is time for change. And again, I get the feeling that we've been trying to manifest this for a really long time. And we may not know that it's what we're trying to manifest, because oftentimes it doesn't look exactly the way we think it should. It doesn't look exactly the way we expect it to. Because oftentimes it's better than even what we think we should get. Because again, there's this, I don't know where it comes from, but there's this voice in our heads that always limits what we think about ourselves, always limits how far we reach or how big our dreams are. And there's always, even when we have a conversation with ourselves and we have this big dream and we're dreaming big and we're going with it, at some point, if we're not careful, there's that voice that comes in and says, you know what, you're crazy. You've lost your mind. This is never going to happen. Where does that come from? We need to acknowledge that voice, first of all. Not ignore it, because that's not healthy. Acknowledge it, and then say to it, well, actually, you know what? I can do whatever I want to do. I can do whatever I set my mind to do, and I really believe that about myself. And then it's gone. That's it. That's all we have to do. Look it in the eye and tell it what's what. Okay, that's the polar bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Now, this could be to another person, but it could also be to yourself. Respectfully and compassionately, with no attachment to outcome. So that means speak your truth. And your truth isn't that limitation. That's not your truth. Your truth is, well, actually, why not me? Why wouldn't I deserve that? If someone's offering it to me, they think I deserve it. If this is being offered to me, if this is trying to come into my life, the universe thinks I deserve it. God thinks I deserve it. My angels, my guides think I deserve it. So why wouldn't I believe I deserve it? And what is it about myself that makes me doubt myself so much? And then telling yourself, again, standing up and setting up some boundaries, some ground rules, that, you know what, I'm not going to doubt myself ever again. Yes, I may have made mistakes in the past, but I've learned from them, so they're not really mistakes. They're lessons. And I'm only human. I can only do so much, but I will do my very best. And I'll believe in myself and my own capability. And my own sense of worthiness. I'm a good person. I try hard. I work hard every day in all the different roles that I have. If something good is offered to me, I believe that I deserve it. And I will take it and make it the best thing that I can be. And that's okay. Alright? And then we're going on a new adventure. We're starting something new, okay? Now it could be that we're starting something new this weekend, or we're starting something new in the week that follows. But we're starting something new. And it's good, and it's happy, and it's positive, and it's bringing peace into our lives, and it will bring harmony into our lives. All we really need to do is overcome the challenge of self-doubt and self-limitation, and to just go for it. Not think about it or overthink it. That's all those words there. Just go for it. Okay, I mean, checking the facts is one thing. Checking if an offer is genuine or asking questions about it, that's one thing. But then the other thinking part and overthinking part that we do on our own by ourselves. But what if this, and what if that, and what if this, and what if that? That comes from ourselves. And if it comes from ourselves, then we can stop it and remove it from our lives. Clear the air, dispel the clouds of what if, and then just do it. Believing that we're deserving of that opportunity. There's a reason that we're given it. And then just taking it and running with it, making the best of it that we can. There's no guaranteed outcome, there's no guaranteed nothing. But what we can guarantee is that we will try our best. We will make the most of it. And that is all that can be expected at the end of the day. So it's really a time for celebration, because you have new energy coming in, new opportunities coming in for peace, for harmony, for progress, for positive change. and an opportunity for us to learn more about ourselves and our own doubts and how to handle them, how to overcome them in a healthy way. So that's a big thing as well. That's a gift in itself. Because how many times do we psych ourselves out of actually doing some things that could be really good for us? Okay? So that is our reading for the weekend. I hope that it makes sense and I hope that it helps. If you're dealing with these energies, let me know what the cards talk about for you. Let me know what your challenges are. Let me know what your opportunities are coming in. Let me know what your thoughts are. But I hope that we have a fabulous weekend. Let's make the best of it, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon in our December forecasts. Take care.